Take along here with Relive the Moment with Winston from Parkway Drive. Let's talk about Deep Blue for a minute, because I anxiously awaited that thing for 4 months. As soon as you guys announced it, I was prowling the internet waiting for you guys to drop a single track off of it. And Sleepwalker was the first to hit, although you guys were playing on the Restaurant Tour prior to that. Let's talk about that. 13 tracks. How many did you guys actually record?
All of them.
Did you do any extra though?
No, we didn't. We've never been a band that records extra. We always just rewrite, I guess, the album's worth of material.
Right.
And then if there's any extra material, we make sure that everything that's used in the album is 100% up to scratch. We're not ones that just write 50 songs and go, they're the best ones. We make sure what we write is 100% like what we want to write. I guess 100% Parkway.
Yeah.
As far as we're concerned. So, yeah.
I was just trying to get at, if you guys got anything release it, man. We want it.
Yeah, no. We do actually we have a cover of a Bad Religion song that we're releasing on a Friends compilation record, so hopefully that sees the light of day. We did that a couple of months after that recording, so it's a totally different quality recording, but there is another slide Parkway song floating around somewhere that hopefully sees the light of day. Not Parkway / Bad Religion song.
New Parkway music makes the fans happy.
Maybe we'll see.
It will, I guarantee it. What I was going to ask you is, how did you guys like recording with your new recorder as opposed to Adam Duckovitz and Killswitch Engage? Because you guys just switched over, right?
Yeah.
So how did you go like that?
Loved it, to be honest. The way it went was we were trying to work with Adam for a while. The idea was to definitely work with Adam to get on the third record. Yeah. But we couldn't make our schedules work. He had so much stuff on, we had so much stuff on. And it's been 3 years since we put stuff out. And basically working with Adam was all we knew, so that's what we really tried to do. And when it became apparent that we couldn't do it, we freaked out because we were basically back to where we were walking with a smile. We had no idea what the hell to do. Yeah. Luckily our friends at TAF said we have a friend named Joe Ressi who is a really, really good producer, and we looked at the stuff he's done. And we said, wow, he's done some amazing stuff. He's done Bad Religion, he's done all this stuff. Had like this massive backlog of work. Nothing specifically sounds like us, which at first made us go, But then we saw the opportunity to maybe create something that was different from what we'd done in the past, and put ourselves out on a limb and try and approach it in a way that did take us out of our comfort zone and make us just focus on writing music and making sure we did 110% of the work before we went into the studio, as opposed to just knowing that whatever we made would be carried by Adam's production. So we went in not knowing what to expect, and once we were in there, it was absolutely wonderful. Working with Joe Russ, it's absolutely phenomenal. We worked in a way that meant the recording style we did focused a lot less on like the clinical digital side of production, which meant like everything being spot on point wise, which just generally meant the way you recorded it's a lot less chop and change and start and stop. And if we wanted to be tight, we had to play it start and finish tight, which meant everything on the recording was basically recorded by us, no manipulation or anything like that, which was kind of what we wanted to do. So yeah. long story long there.
That's alright, I really like that you guys are always willing to change your sound.
Yeah.
From Killing with a Smile to Horizons, there was a growth there, and you get some hardcore fans. I've seen a post on MySpace, and they say, you guys are getting weaker and weaker, or something like that, and they don't like you guys changing your sound. And then again, with Deep Blue, you guys evolve again. So what do you have to say to those people that miss the old Parkway style?
Those records still there. It's fine. It's not like we're recording new CD and saying, can't listen to the old ones anymore. So we've had a few more go. Like it's like any band, like you listen to any of our records and they all sound different. Like from recording our first EP, we had people say, oh, I like the songs on Parkway and Split better, and then we recorded Killing the Smile, and people were like, this sucks compared to Don't Close Your Eyes, and it keeps going on like that. Like it's music, everyone's got an opinion, so it's fine. But the thing is where we recorded Killing the Smile on Horizons 3 and 5 years ago respectively. A lot happened in the person's life in that time, and it's not like 5 years down the track and we go, alright, time to record that record we recorded 5 years ago. We're going to do something a little different. At the same time, like, we're never going to guess if people think we've softened up on this record, then they don't really change. So,
no.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're never going to be a soft band. So, yeah.
I don't think you guys have softened up as well. Track number 5 on the record is called Dead Weight.
Dead Weight, yeah.
And the day the album dropped, there was a wicked storm. I called my buddy up and said, "Get your ass outside. We're driving around in the car listening to this." So we're driving around in the car listening to Dead Weight, and lightning is crashing, rain is pouring. He's like, "Sounds like we're driving into hell with this song." So I don't think you guys are getting soft at all. But I do think that you guys are starting to become very popular, and I'm happy for that.
I guess. Thank you.
You guys just announced a headlining Australian tour.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any plans on a headlining US tour?
Yes, we do. We're working on it at the moment, and it sucked because every time we tour somewhere, generally it takes like 6 months to get back because we tour like a worldwide thing these days, and as soon as you tour one place, it means you've got the rest of the world to tour for you to come back. So it looks like it's going to be started 2011, but it is going to be a headlining tour, so we get to play for more than half an hour.
Looking forward to
more music because this tour's been amazing. Dillinger has been so good, and the reaction's been absolutely insane. But it's tough giving half an hour just trying to punch out as many songs as you can. You know you're going to miss something, and someone's going to be disappointed. So we're looking forward to being able to come back and headline.
That's what I was going to want to ask you is, when you're in a time constraint, you know you got a 30-minute time slot, how are you guys picking and choosing the songs to play every day?
It's hard, to be honest. We've been playing the same set over and over just because we figure it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a little bit of Killing Smile, a little bit of Horizons, and a little bit of Deep Blue in it. And to be honest, in a half-hour time slot, you generally get 7, 8 songs in maybe kind of thing. So, and we have songs recorded in a bunch of different tunings, so guitarists have had a lot of time to fool around there in between. So it's a bit of a rush, but at the moment this seems to work well, and we haven't had too many complaints over missing songs. So I guess at least it gives everyone a taste of everything, and then when we come back, hopefully we can elaborate on the taste that we give people.
So when you guys are headlining, how long do you expect to be able to play on those type of days?
As much as we can stomach, I guess. So we can play. I don't know. We played anything up to like an hour and a half. So it depends. If people want more, we'll give them more. If they want us to get off, we get off. So that's fine. It's whatever people want.
I was going to ask you, what's the longest show you've ever played?
I don't know. It probably would be pushing between an hour and a half, I think, just because we get a bit lost in all that somewhere. But we find it's better to play and leave people wanting more than to play and have people by the end just shut up. So yeah, I've never seen that out of you guys. In Australia, we generally play for it. So I talked to you guys earlier about the signing 10th that I filmed you guys back in October. Yeah, we were watching that on the bus actually earlier.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I am honored. Yeah. Let me tell you that. I actually tried to get permission ahead of time, couldn't get it. We snuck in the camera and did our thing. Yeah. And I was there for you guys, only you guys. When you guys tour in the US again, would you give me permission to film you then?
Of course you don't need our permission. I don't know what the problems you had with filming this today was, but yeah, we never need permission for this. We're not a band that's ever going to care about suing people or care about the right and like filming rights or whatever. And anyone who wants to bring a camera to a show is more go for it, please.
So you guys ever actually check out the fan film footage? You said you checked out live.
Yeah, definitely. We check out everything. Like, have someone give you something at any point in time and say, "I'm taking the time to do this for you guys." Really amazing feeling. We're from Australia, and someone in Chicago do that.
Well, we love you guys around here.
Thanks. That was evident today. Jeez, that set was insane. Yes. Absolutely insane.
And I can't wait for you guys to come up here for a US tour. And I think I speak for everybody when I say we can't get enough of you. So.
But we would come to Australia.
Yeah, you could come to Australia. And more than welcome. Anyone who wants to come to Australia, more than welcome. But that being said, we're not gonna not come back here. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Do you guys? Now I know you guys have some hobbies outside of being in the band. Like surfing, a big one, right?
Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever got hurt before to the point where you couldn't play a show, or is there anything like that?
At the moment, we're running on our guitarist has a sprained ankle. Actually, it's sprained. It's in like a full cast on his ankle. So Luke on stage right is going to be standing there all day going like this, and our drummer did the same thing, both on the same day at the soccer match. So we're pretty screwed at the moment in that respect. The Parkway singing on stage at the moment is us running at about 50%, which is kind of leak, so sorry.
I didn't think
But other than that, we've got really lucky a lot of times. We've had a bunch of ankle injuries from surfing. Actually, before we went into record the Don't Close Your Eyes EP back in the day, I broke my arm skateboarding and thought I was going to, when we got out, I was going to record and couldn't play because I couldn't have a microphone and I was in the car for 6 weeks. You do have to watch yourself a little bit, but so far we've got really lucky. It's been cuts, scrapes and bruises, and as long as anyone can stand upright and as long as my throat still works, we're kind of okay. So we're waiting for the day someone breaks a finger and the guitarist can't play, and then we'll be done.
So have you ever had trouble with that? First off, what inspired your singing technique? Who or what inspired you to become a singer?
Hardcore in general just really inspired me to become a singer because that's the scene we grew up in, was the hardcore scene. And I can't sing, you know, I think it's a realistic matter. I can't hold a note for shit. So when I saw bands that had the ability to create this vocal styling, if you will, with so much passion and integrity at the same time, and so much a clinical note connection, it really inspired me to try and be part of this music. And I can't play any musical instruments, like I'm absolutely I can't play guitar, drums, bass, nothing. I'm useless. So that's all it was for me. So I was like grabbing a mic, a few friends' songs and yelling, and eventually ended up in bands here and there. And I guess Parkway just pushed me to try and sing in a heavier fashion, I guess. And as soon as we started, we blew up over and over and over again. And it wasn't until we started touring constantly that I eventually began to have some kind of technique and still just that, I guess, routine where my voice didn't break, and I found a way to sit down losing my voice. I'm lucky with that these days.
Yeah, when I saw you guys play with back in the day, I remember when I filmed you before, the singer that day said that he woke up and he had no voice in the morning, and that he had to take some sort of miracle pill to even be playing that day. So I was just kind of curious if that ever happened.
Yeah, no, it had back in the day. Like I get really lucky these days. It's not so much the singing technique that destroys me these days, but if you do get a sickness or anything like that, your throat swells up a bit and it just alters the way you have to breathe and the way that because it's air just passing over the cord, so if it's float swollen, it's obviously going to change the way you have to sing. So that happens occasionally. It's not it does. That happened to Jeremy on that tour, like I said. He did an amazing job holding it down, especially considering his vocal range is just that. Whereas I just go, he's got this. So yeah, he held it down really well. But yeah, luckily I learned somehow to do what I do without this.
She wanted to know where your guys' name came from, Parkway Drive.
It's a street out Jonathan. So.
I hear it.
We have I'll say Ben's parents built a house there, and it's like over the years they let pretty much every single band in our town jam there and use it as a home for the band. And the same went for us. And at the time we started the band, like we wanted the band name, but we were obviously not metal or heavy looking guys. We didn't want to call it something that didn't match us, and we just kind of mixed all that. So and now we signed it stolen.
Cool, man. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer.
That's alright.
Well, let me get my notebook.